Where did Ricard go?
I'll just say it.
Okay.
I don't know.
Your name is Solix Captain.
Internet.
You are apeshit bananas at computers, and you know all the codes. All of them. You are the unchallenged authority on apiculture networking. Apiculture? And though all your friends recognize your unparalleled achievements as a totally sick hacker, you feel like you could be better. It's one of a number of things you sort of beat yourself up about for no very good reason during sporadic and debilitating bipolar mood swings. You have a penchant for bifurcation. Bifurcation? Fucking words. In logic and in life, your mutant mind is hounded by the psychic screams of the imminently deceased. Your visions foretell of the planet's looming annihilation. And yet, unlike the typical sightless prophet of doom, you are gifted with vision twofold. For now. You have developed a new game, adapted via code parsed from the runes and glyphs of an ancient underground temple. You believe this game to be the salvation of your race, though you are not sure how yet. To ensure success, you will distribute the game to 2 teams of friends, a red team and a blue team. You will lead the latter group. Your troll tag is Twin Armageddons, and you tend to speak with a bit of a lisp. What will you do?
Let's wait for Ricard to get back.
Where'd he go?
I don't know.
Sorry.
Okay.
Equip throwing stars to thrice Bethagabus.
Why would you do that? A high-level psionic has no use for any particular specibus allocation.
Okay then. Fling stars Bethagabus word.
You make short work of the specibus and, oh god, one of your B-house mainframes. The silicone is sliced clean through by your foolish maneuver. What were you thinking? The workers pair up and dance angry messages to you in binary code.
Taste the honey.
No! You do not under any circumstance eat the mind honey. The consequences are highly unpleasant. You cultivate this honey for your Lucis. It helps him not be such a complete idiot all the time. Merely most of the time instead.
Alright, calm those bees down. Bees, my god.
Nap. Nap time.
Get to work at the computer.
You are always up to your nook in the newest and hottest games. It is hard to walk around the place without squishing them. Whenever that happens, you are screwed, and you have to grow a new one from scratch. Or just pirate it, you guess. But tonight is no night for games. Well, okay, it is. But just one game in particular. And this game is no joking matter. It is Delirious Bug Nasty.
Recruit team leader. Okay. TZ, you want to be the leader of one of the teams?
You mean for your game to save the world?
Yeah.
Okay, I picked the red team.
Okay, I didn't say anything about a red team or even that there would be 2 teams, but fine.
Obviously you're going to set up red and blue teams. Come on.
You don't know what I'm going to do. Stop being so you can read my mind. It's not a power you have. Your strengths are being blind and tricking people about stuff. And I guess being generally savvy and pretty decent at other stuff. But that's why I'm picking you, and not some other fucking slub from Retardation Row.
Solix, please. You are Mr. Appleberry Blast, and everyone knows those are your favorite flavors. Even though you type in yucky mustard, which is weird.
Maybe there is more to me than you think. Maybe I am not the 2-trick hoofbeats you make me out to be as. Maybe I just want to give the red and blue thing rest for a change, and not make it so like, oh look, it's that predictable fuck with those 2 stupid colors. It's amazing how much everybody fucking hates him. Maybe red and blue aren't that great, and I hate them suddenly. Have you thought of that? Maybe I am more than an albergine guy with plus whatever that putrid color is that you type with. What is that? Turquoise? Maybe it's making me turquoisey. Maybe the new name for the color is Summer Shithead Myth. Have you considered that? But I'm sticking with red and blue, so maybe you should suck on it.
Maybe. Maybe is a stupid word. Maybe that's the big maybe we should all ponder tonight, over some hot shut-the-hell-up tea. So, you think I'm savvy?
Yes, I think so. Pick out whomever you want for the red team, and I'll lead the blue team. I'll send you the download soon. Talk to you later.
Wait, maybe you should tell me more about the game first. How exactly are we saving the world?
I don't know yet. I just know that I've seen in my vision that the world will end and our whole race dies, and this is how we save it. And AA can't back me up on this, so don't be all doubting me about it.
I'm not doubting you. I think you're right. Mostly.
Mostly. What does that even mean?
Well, when you talk about how you're going to die too.
I'm going to die. I mean, we all are, but especially me. I'm going to get my ass served me twofold. Double the service. Like two dudes on Double Buster Island getting worked over by a Siamese twin masseuse. But before I die, I'm going to go blind like you. It has to happen like that. I'm not sure why, but I think it's like fulfilling some requirement for a true prophet of doom. In order for the vision to be right, that has to happen, and the universe will make sure it will happen. It's kind of like how a prophet earned his stripes, by being blind, like how an angel earns its wings.
What's an angel?
Some horrible mythical demon with the awful celery wings.
Yikes.
Paradox Space uses them to usher in the end.
How does it know what angel to use?
So yeah, we will all die, but most especially me, end of story.
But don't take this the wrong way, but how can you be totally sure about all that? How do you know some of the real visions you're having aren't getting kind of tangled up with the sort of the way you are about yourself?
What do you mean?
How you get mopey and you're always the victim of something, and how sometimes you think you suck when you really don't. Maybe that is clouding your vision.
Maybe that's just some personal, private, emotional issues I'm dealing with that. And honestly, I'd appreciate you not always throwing that in my face every damned opportunity you get. Like this is a big circus act to you, and that is your special clown pie.
See? God, so sensitive.
Seriously, talk to AA. She will corroborate everything. You and C are pretty tight, aren't you?
Not really anymore. She used to be a lot of fun, but now talking to her, I don't know. It just somehow always makes me sad.
Okay, well, tonight not about fun. This is serious. Deliriously so. We are in Mirius Same City.
Screw you and your shit stains. I will have a fucking blast and you can't stop me. Blue team scum.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit, it's on, sucker.
Ooh, random floating girl.
Damn it, random floating girl.
That. Okay, that was completely meaningless. What was the point? Whoever you are.
Deal with Apocalypse Arison.
Did you set up the teams?
Still working on it, yeah, more or less. We should be playing soon, and I guess leaving this dimension. That is what happens, right?
Yes.
So I guess you should be happy with when we finally get out of here.
I don't know about that.
Oh, well, you at least be able to leave the voices behind.
I don't know about that either.
Isn't that kind of depressing? The thought that they might stay with you while you die?
Not really. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with a lot of things, even our inevitable failure, though it will briefly masquerade as victory.
Wow. That was so much more depressing than the thing I just said. Trezzy was right. You are such a drag to talk to these days.
She was right about a lot of things.
Wow, what a mysterious thing to say. I am so intrigued. Do me a favor and spare me a spooky conundrum tonight. You're kind of pissing me off.
But you like to talk to me. This is a fact, not a question. They told me.
Oh, your sources have spoken. Really, relay a message for me. Tell them to go haunt my huge freaking bone bulge.
Why do you like to talk to me?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe because we were supposed to save the world together? I also talk to you because, in your case, you haven't noticed it. I despise myself and perpetually seek to duplicate through emotional pain the cacophony of physical pain my hideous mutant brain causes me every day. Oh my god, I just had a breakthrough! Thank you so much for this. It was great. That was a joke. And type here, ha.
Ha.
Now type it again.
Ha.
There you go. You are now officially the life of the party. I just took an embarrassing video of you cutting loose here. Boy, I sure hope this juicy nugget doesn't wind up on the internet.
Solix, I actually would like it if you were happy.
Okay, thank you for saying so.
You seem sad and angry all the time. What does anger feel like? I forgot.
Have you ever been angry? I don't remember you getting angry about anything.
Maybe I never was. I feel like I was, though. Once.
Why don't you ask Garcat? He's angrier than me. For that matter, why don't you go get on his case about it instead of mine?
I think his anger serves a greater purpose. It's part of his destiny and thus ours. It will help him to sabotage his own designs, which are very much in opposition to the broader purpose, and will sow the seeds of our failure. A failure which will ironically prove to be mission critical.
If you think we are going to fail, why don't you get mad about it? At the voices sending you down this blind alley the whole time.
They never lied to me, though. This is how it had to be. I have to be totally honest, though at no point did I ever lie, but through omission. This game will not save the world.
The fuck?
And though it is still very important, even in our defeat, unfortunately, it is much closer to serving as the instrument of our people's demise than that of their salvation. And we 12 will behave simultaneously as the pawns and the orchestrators of the great undoing.
I don't want to play the game anymore then.
You will, though.
Fuck that. Just watch. This shit is dusted. Check me out. I'll dusting it like some fucking saucing maid.
It cannot be stopped. Meteors are en route. You know this, Solix.
Who cares? I'm yanking the grab tube on this overpunctured bitch. I'm telling the red team to forget the whole thing. I'm putting as blue team leader. If you want to shamble through this macabre fantasy of yours solo, be my guest.
You are never going to be the team leader, though. Which is to say, the first to enter.
Are you messing with me? You do realize I'm psychic too. It could be so much trippy shit out of my spinal crevice. It would make your head spin like a dervish and a fucking blender. So get off your high hoof beast.
I'm coming up.
Huh? Up where? Hello? Abort! Abort! Abort!
Okay.
Hey, change of plans? We're not playing this game anymore. You don't have to bother with recruiting. Sorry to waste your time.
I'm not the team leader anymore. Carcat is.
He is?
He threw a tantrum about it, so I let him be the red leader.
Okay, that was fairly predictable, but that's fine. I'll talk with him about it.
What's going on?
Nothing. This game sucks, and it's full of crap. Sorry about all this.
Eh?
Hey, change of plans. We're not playing this game anymore.
Hey! Guess who the red leader is? I'm the leader. It's me. Your plan to cripple your rival team has failed.
I know. She told me. I don't care. This game is bad news. It will cause the end of the world. Not stop it. So forget it. Just go back to whatever you're doing. Writing your fake or whatever.
Haha, so pathetic. This is yet another feeble attempt to weaken your opposition. Terezi and I have already established a connection, and we are making great progress here. We are a great team, and I am a fantastic leader. We will beat this game in no time while your team is clearly still asleep at the thorax.
Oh god. No, you idiot. I don't care about the game anymore. I just quit. I'm not playing. You should too.
Amazing! You're either being really persistent with this transparent ruse, or you really are just that sad and incompetent. Neither case deserves my respect or my friendship. In fact, you know what? Friendship canceled. There, it's official. Bye-bye, friendship.
Oh, like you haven't said that a billion times. You aren't in any position to question my competence. You're the worst programmer I've ever seen. You don't know anything about computers. Why do you bother? The only thing you're good at is yelling and making huge mistakes. And being ugly and horrible in every way and having stupid little nubby horns.
To be honest, I don't see what's so great about your programming or hacker. What do you use a hacker even? Just some smug ass movies doing fake things and making up words. It's not even a real thing to be. It's just some bullshit title you gave yourself so you can feel just a tiny bit less loathsome.
Oh no, more childish burns. It doesn't have to prove anything to you. I'm just a great hacker, period.
No, it's also clear now. You were fraud all along. What does all this nonsensical code you wrote even do? It's all nonsense, like a bluff. You just say, oh, Gark will never understand. What I wrote is bullshit because he's too dumb to figure it out. Well, you're busted. These viruses here, I bet, do nothing at all.
Wait, KK?
I bet if I ran them, nothing bad would happen. Might even improve Peter's performance.
No, don't.
How about this idiotic program with the red and blue code, which is a meaningless thing to do with a code anyway? What does that even mean? It's another one of your scams. Why not sneak some bad clip art into the files too and pretend it's code?
Oh god, no, don't run that. I'm serious.
What would happen?
I'm not sure, but it would be really, really bad if you ran it. Just don't.
Ha! Just as I thought. You can't even come up with a good lie when I press you on it. Your bluff has been called. Compiling as we speak. It will auto-run when it finishes. And now I have to go attend to something outside because Tracy is doing something just unspeakably stupid right now. Whoops. Forget I said that. It was privileged information.
You're the dumbest grub fucker on the planet, I swear.
Hater douchebag.
KK, do not run that code. Hello?
Boom.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
You are highly startled by the totally unexpected explosion. Karkat and his friends, and everyone they would ever meet thereafter, would experience great misfortune on account of the curse unwittingly implemented through Solox's esoteric Mobius double reach-around virus. Every Troll's Lucis would soon die. All but one of their kernel sprites would be prototyped with a dead Lucis, each prior to entering the medium. Upon entry, they would each have a bittersweet reunion with the creature after the kernel hatched, triggering the sprite's metamorphosis. For the first time, the trolls would be able to have a verbal conversations with their custodians, and would be guided by them along their journeys. Unfortunately, the underlings and warring royalty would gain the benefits of the monstrous prototypings as well. Each sprite, except for one, would only be prototyped once. The players would learn quickly that while one pre-entry prototyping per player was absolutely necessary for ultimate success, additional pre-entry prototypings merely empowered their enemies unnecessarily. The game has no explicit rule that demands something dead for prototyping, but in practice, the kernel sprite has particular attraction to the deceased or the doomed. Across every session ever played, exceptions to this pattern are extremely rare.
One of the only times I feel sorry for this asshole. Anyway, lament.
Why did you send Karkat that code? It was such a bad idea. You suppose it was a boastful gesture to get a friend to think more highly of you. But why would flaunting your superior skills accomplish this? It was foolish. You ought to wipe all these clever viruses you wrote off your computer. They can only bring more trouble.
Oh, shit. It really did. Oh, man. 1 second.
What's wrong, Will?
Viruses.
Ah, man, just that's kind of depressing, you know?
It is.
Yeah. It's at the end of Act 4 was when things got serious.
Yeah.
Okay. Delete.
While deleting your virus folders, you pause on one oddball file you have lying around. You did not write this virus. You copied it from an obscure server far beyond your planet's global network. This application is running on that server perpetually. It is an extremely simple eth program. Its main loop is tied to the lifespan of the universe. When the universe dies, a mysterious subprogram will be executed. You have no way of knowing what this subprogram does. It runs on a protected part of the server. It is completely unhackable. You delete the file, but it won't do much good. The program is already running elsewhere. Luckily, whatever harm it will do will not be done for many billions of years. And even then, what harm could a virus do after the expiration of the universe? This file always struck you as quite odd.
Oh dear.
But Solix, even with his vision twofold, does not have the perceptional luxuries of our vision omnipresent. When executed, the subprogram will summon an indestructible demon into the recently voided universe. This monstrous being, with the power to travel through time, is inconvenienced very little by his arrival upon the Great Undoing. He has the entire cadaver of the expired universe to pick apart at his whim, from its birth through its swelling maturity and tapering decay. In a reality he is known to have marked for predation. He will go about assembling followers through various epochs, even going as far as personally establishing the parameters for his future summoning. Solix couldn't know that the virus is essentially a formality. The demon is already here.